China has been a strong ally of Maduro. He's been propping up the Venezuelan regime. The dictator meeting with the Beijing envoy just hours before the capture. That, I thought, was just so stunning. The fact that Maduro was in a meeting with a Chinese delegation hours before the U.S. snatched him from the palace. China is carrying out a strike, meanwhile, of live military drills against Taiwan, did so last week, increasing its threats to take over the island nation. Officials warn that China may attempt a similar operation as what the U.S. carried out in Venezuela now, General. Your thoughts on the impact and what this does for China?
Well, first of all, I don't buy into the nonsense that somehow this is going to inspire China to take immediate action in Taiwan because somehow there's some moral justification for them. The fact is, Taiwan is an independent democratic nation, and the reality of Russia and Ukraine is much the same, an independent democratic nation that they have seized and want to control. If China moves on Taiwan, what do they want to do with it? They don't want to stand up the government and improve it. They want to take control of it and make it part of China. A communist Chinese party will control it. That's completely different than what President Trump does. He wants this. This is an illegal regime that committed a fraudulent election and blew it away. We want to return to a democratic state. And, of course, people who are seeing that somehow this benefits China don't want to deal with the obvious facts and what's so different about those. President Xi has his own schedule. In terms of what he's going to do, we got to take him serious. He is threatening to take over Taiwan, and I think we take that seriously. I believe our government is taking that seriously, but I don't see the correlation here. Now, look, this is a setback for China, for Russia, for Iran, and for Cuba inside of Venezuela. And writ large, things are going to change in the region, believe me, Maria, as a result of the United States standing up to the socialist leftist regimes that are imposing their will not only on their own people but also imposing destruction on the United States through narco-trafficking, distribution of fentanyl. So yes, I think we're going to see things change in the region as a result of it. China has a presence in every Latin American and South American country. That's going to continue. But the degree of influence, I believe, as a result of the United States stepping forward and saying we are taking a real interest in this hemisphere, and we are not going to put up with regimes that are imposing their will on their people and also impacting the security and safety of the American people. You put those two things together, the United States is going to take a stand. And that message is loud and clear.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it has all of these indirect impacts.